Yo, yo, what's up? Good to see you guys, looking good as usual. And I've been listening to, my favorite book, Transurfing, and basically, second favorite, one of my favorites. One of the top all-time best books out there. And, we are talking today about, we are talking about transurfing, reality transurfing, and we are talking about visualization as it pertains to making your reality, choosing the reality that you want, right? So, with visualization, there's a common, I feel like everybody tends to do this, and this is like, we can't blame ourselves because this is what everybody talks about, and they don't really go into, and more people actually are talking about this. Aaron Doty has good videos about this. Your Universe is another good channel you guys should check out if you haven't already. But only recently did people start to kind of dive more in. People are like, oh yeah, just visualize what you want and it will come to you. And yeah, like that might happen, but the chances of it happening are slim to none if you don't go about it a certain way. If you're just haphazardly visualizing bags of cash and, yachts and jets and private plane rides, let's be real, like it's not likely that that's just going to appear in your life. So one distinction that we can get down to get into this, let's dive right in, is that when we are visualizing, we're always, obviously, you're familiar with the concept of we have these different life tracks. Everything in transurfing has been proven by quantum science, quantum physics. So there's all these different potential realities, right? That we have these different tracks, let's call them. Let's still use that same verbiage. I like it, I dig it. So we got the different tracks, and imagine that they're all potential realities out here in front of us, and we want to pick, let's say that we want to be a club promoter. Let's say that we want to go to the clubs, like the high-end clubs in Hollywood, and be successful as a club promoter. Well now, starting from scratch, let's say that you're not too, you haven't even been to the clubs that much, maybe you've been there before, but you don't really have, like, you're not really in that circle, you're not really, you're not really on that track, if you will, yet. You're kind of just like, you want that, you think that looks cool, but you haven't really assimilated that, like, into your reality yet. If you just go and you're imagining, I'm going to the club with, 20 girls in tow, and we're getting the bottle service, and I'm getting paid, and we're going to, all these trips, and I'm getting paid by all the clubs, and blah, blah, blah. Like I said, far from likely to just all of a sudden materialize. What we want to do, if that is our goal, let's say the club promoter, we want to now start visualize ourselves going to the clubs, being at the clubs, being at a table, the bouncer being friendly, seeing you and being like, oh, what's good? Good to see you again. And we want to make sure that we feel these feelings. We feel like we deserve to be in the club. Not only do we deserve to be in the club, but we deserve all the bottles that are being brought to us right now. And we deserve the attention. And yes, everybody's going to be looking at us because, we're a fly-looking club promoter. We got the swag, we got the style, we got all the stuff going on. So that could be something too. Visualize yourself in the clothing that you would see fit for the clubs that you want to go to. Different clubs have different styles. These are all different things that you want to, process and be aware of, obviously. Imagine yourself like you're already friends. This is the type of friend group you already have. On a Tuesday, you're not worried about, if you want to be a club promoter, you're not worried about getting up super early to go to work, to go to your class or work. You are concerned more with, let's link up, let's go, get sushi, let's do all the club promoter things that there is to do around here. Let's vibe with the homies, all my homies that, go to the club, all my friends that are, we like to party. Let's vibe out, let's go to the pool, do whatever, hit up, text some people, see what's going on. You have to really believe and see yourself living this lifestyle, and all these little steps on the way up there. Because if your goal, I'm imagining just like me and just like a lot of people, your goal is several, you know, kind of tracks away. You can't just automatically be, you know, another example, you want to be a doctor, you want to be a surgeon. You can't just become a surgeon. Like, there's certain things you have to do on the way there that'll get you there. You have to go to, first you got to undergraduate with medical school, you know, start learning those things. Then you have to go get a master's degree, PhD even. There's different degrees, different stepping stones that you are going to want to, you know, cross in order to get to your destination. And yeah, so I hope that this is helpful, and I hope that you can apply this, because that's really where the power comes in. Like, I gave you the club promoter example. I kind of went into a little bit more detail there, but I want, if you guys are struggling or want, you know, a different technique or whatever, try just baby stepping it a little bit more with the visualization, thinking about, okay, what are some of the other things that, you know, somebody that, the club promoter, let's say, what are some of the other things that I'm going to need to do on the way there? Maybe I need to, you know, invest in my wardrobe, get a few new pairs of shoes. Maybe, you know, just wearing sneakers all the time isn't, like, yeah, I can wear sneakers to the club if I'm a promoter, but, you know, I might want to have other options. I might want to be dressed the part for the character that I'm choosing to play. When we become the overseer, who is playing that role, we take a step back and we have that meta awareness and detachment that we talked about in other videos. You'll get a more objective viewpoint. You won't start thinking, oh, well, you know, it has to be like this, and they should just let me in even though I'm not wearing the right clothes, and trying to like force things down your way. It's alright, just take a step back, because, you know, we don't necessarily have to struggle with the flow. We can go with the flow, allow our awareness to be there. We have the right to choose, not to change. Remember that. So there you have it in a nutshell. I hope it's of help. Trying to think if there's anything else that I want to leave you guys with, but really it all boils down to, like I said, baby stepping it, making the process more fun and enjoyable, and making sure that you really feel deserving of those things. Because if you're visualizing that bag of cash, or that, you know, traveling on this jet to go to Tahiti or whatever, but you don't feel like you really deserve that, like you haven't done anything for it, you're in resistance once again. So that's another reason the baby stepping, it has to be, you have to use that external intention to manifest what you feel deserving of. You can't jump too far ahead. You can't jump the gun on this. Please, guys, slower is often can be faster. Thank you very much for watching. Hit your boy with a like and a subscribe. Comment. Let me know what y'all think and any experiences that you guys are having with your visualizations. I would love to hear them. Thanks, guys. I'm going to catch you guys soon.